Hey y'all, hey! Today is the start of our 7-day carnivore challenge. Who's doing it with me? I am going to record every day, let you know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, what I'm weighing, all of that jazz. I just stepped on the scale. I was 192.0 even this morning, and I have to admit, don't want to start out my challenge this way, but I don't want to lie to y'all either. There was cake this morning. Cake and my mouth were involved very early this morning without even thinking. I don't even eat cake, y'all. I don't eat gluten. I don't eat sugar. But I ate some birthday cake all by myself, shoveling it in like I was keeping a secret, trying to eat it super fast. I don't know, y'all. Very disappointed in myself, but that's what it is. Hopefully there will not be any other mistakes. I sure checked off, screw this challenge up right off the bat. Oh well. I'm just gonna say I'm starting right now. Let's do this. So my blood sugar this morning was 74, and here's ketones, 0.5. So my blood sugar was good. My ketones were a little low at 0.5, which I fully expected because I had too many carbs this weekend, plus I had that cake this morning, so yeah. And I am paying for it and how I feel, y'all. I'm assuming it was because I ate that cake, but I do not feel good. I feel kind of nauseous. I feel kind of headachy. My body is so freaking achy, which, you know, truthfully that can just be from my fibromyalgia and because we had a busy weekend. But the fact that I fed myself all this processed junk and hardly any good whole foods, yeah, that's not helpful, Erica. Anyways, I need to stop dwelling on it. We're moving forward. We're going to do a good job with this challenge. I am going to make meatloaf for dinner tonight, I think, and I will show you how I make that. If not, we may have a ribeye. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm gonna take my Keto Chow electrolyte drops. You fill up a little dropper full, a little cap full. It's not a dropper full. You fill up this little cap full and then you down it. Very salty. Just tastes like salt water, but it's a really small amount. Let me show it to you.
Alright, y'all know I usually use my Zip Fizz to get my electrolytes, but on this carnivore challenge, I ordered this Keto Chow electrolyte drops. It's concentrated sodium, magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals. So here is what it says. 45 of magnesium, 300 of chloride, and 130 of potassium, and 125 milligrams of sodium. It's such a small dropper full, but it's not a huge percentage of what we need. So I'm gonna have to take multiple dropper fulls throughout the day. I don't know how I'm gonna like that. It was really salty. I tried putting it in my water, and because of the salt level, even in a huge cup of water, it was not good. So I think shooting it's probably gonna be my option. I also have the little tins of Malden sea salts, and I can put salt under my tongue, but I'm more worried about my potassium, getting enough potassium. I think if I have a few dropperfuls of this a day and then I focus on my sodium otherwise, I think we'll be good. We'll see how I am feeling. For me, if I start feeling dizzy or lightheaded or like I'm gonna pass out, I know I need to up it. I'll give that one more chance of upping it, and if it still doesn't work, I will resort to my Zip Fizz because I don't need to pass out and crack my head open, which is absolutely a potential for me if I don't have my electrolytes stable with my chronic illness issues. I just made some Trader Joe's ends and pieces bacon. It's just, it's exactly what it says. It's kind of ends and pieces. You get some big pieces, some tiny pieces, and then I poured the bacon fat into here. I always store my bacon fat. I like to cook with it. I'm also going to try and make a bacon fat based mayo for this carnivore challenge. We shall see if that works. And I also have one more thing. Oh, well, looks like it's finished. One more thing of bacon. Getting ready to have lunch. This is a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, 2 eggs. Aren't they pretty? Bright orange pastured. Then I'm going to do an ounce of this cheese into my eggs, and that's going to be lunch. I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking, y'all. This is 2 eggs. No way I'm going to eat this. I'll probably eat half of it and give the second half to Jack. And I overcooked it on the outside a little bit. I hate when my omelets get browned, but I cooked it in some bacon fat, and I think that's why probably. But it'll still be tasty.
I started eating this and forgot to show y'all. This is just a little bit of bacon. I've eaten probably just a tiny bit of the bacon, actually. This is some raw milk cheese, and this is a little bit of like a triple, it's kind of like a brie. It's really, really soft, stinky cheese, basically, but it's pretty good. I'm using the bacon and just like scooping this up. So having bacon and cheese, I'm not feeling awesome, so just didn't feel like making dinner, and everybody else just kind of fended for themselves. This is what I had left, y'all. I had 2 ounces of cheese, and I ate about half of this and half, I don't know if I even quite got half of this one, and there's a little bit of bacon left. I had 1.6 ounces of bacon total, so that is where we're stopping for tonight. Alright, y'all, that's the end of day 1. Day 1 was pretty easy as far as not being hungry. I didn't really want much of anything. It was kind of a, I'm gonna eat because I need to eat. I had Trader Joe's uncured bacon ends and pieces, and that's really, really good. It's a cheap way to get pretty decent quality bacon, and I cooked it all up, so I had that, and then I had those eggs, and then I had a little bit more bacon and some cheese, and that was the round out of the day, other than that huge mess up first thing in the morning when I had that cake. I had 1,000 total carbs, about 1,100 total carbs. 74 of that was from protein, 31.6 was net carbs, and 82.6 was fat. Basically, I hit pretty much where I wanted to hit as far as my macronutrients. If you took that cake away, I would have had 2 carbs. With the cake, you know, we were at 30, but you know, we're moving forward. Magnesium was 12, my magnesium was 1250. My sodium was about 3,897, and my potassium was only 647. So that is lower than I tend to get on my potassium for a day. I may go do one more little slug of that keto chow. I tell you what, that stuff is making me thirsty. I have been drinking the water today, drinking, and I am just extremely thirsty. The bacon was salty, and then the keto chow was salty, so definitely got my sodium in, y'all. I'm just a little concerned about my potassium being a little low for me. Anyways, I will check in with y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling better, and I'll have a little more of an exciting day and make some more exciting food. I don't know, we'll see. If y'all are doing this with me, I'd love for you to tell me in the comments, you know, how was your first day? Where did you end up? How are you feeling? What are your plans? I want to know. All right. Bye, y'all. Talk to you soon.